Hello, this is Cindy Lutz. Thank you for joining me today for the first installment of Buying and Selling Homes with Cindy. Now I'm going to confess, this is about my 100th take and I am getting a little bit loopy. So I'm just going to go ahead and read my notes and hopefully I'll be able to read them correctly. Chapter 1. Talk to a realtor first, whether you are buying or selling. For buyers, a realtor can help you understand the buying process, one of the most important pieces of which is getting your financing. Your lender is going to be your next best friend after your realtor. Your realtor can help guide you to the best lender and loan package for your specific situation. A realtor can get you in to see houses that you might not otherwise have access to. Sometimes a realtor even has access to houses that don't show up on Zillow or Trulia, or may know of one that will be on the market soon. In a competitive market, or a seller's market in this case, a realtor can be a great help with respect to writing a competitive offer. Should you discover a for sale by owner home you are interested in, a realtor can help with negotiations, the paperwork, etc., and can help protect you from an unscrupulous seller. Your agent is your advocate. It's like anything. You go in alone, you're just more vulnerable. If you've got backup, the chances that someone will try to mess with you diminish. Now for sellers, a realtor can give you a raft of valuable information about the market, including how long houses in your area have been on the market, an estimate of the likely market value, how to get your house ready to sell, when is the best time to sell, and will be the gatekeeper when your house is listed, should you choose to go with a realtor. Now don't assume that working with a realtor to sell your house is going to cost you more than it would if you sold it yourself or went with an iBuyer. To address iBuyers first, Opendoor, Zillow, and some others, the biggest reason that people sell to iBuyers is convenience, not savings. Everyone is looking to make money, and iBuyers are no different. But they do offer quick closings, which could make a difference in your situation. If you work with me, I can submit your house to an iBuyer to see what they will do for you and let you decide. But understand, you will pay a fee of between 7 and 14% of the sales price, so I hear, of your home to an iBuyer. As to for sale by owner, sure, everybody knows someone who sold their house for more than asking in a few hours and everything worked fine. But, excuse me while I pick up page 2. What people don't know is that a vast majority of people who attempt to sell their houses by themselves end up listing it with an agent within 30 days, if they weren't just fishing. A personal story, someone in my neighborhood put a house on the market by owner last July at $480,000, which was right at market value. It should have sold quickly, but suffice to say, it did not. And finally, after reducing the price to $434,900, which should have made it a hot deal, and sitting at that price for close to 5 months, they gave up and listed it with an agent. Sadly, not me. Sure enough, it sold for 4 days with the agent, or at least, it sold for 4 days. It was listed at $434,900, but they also had to pay the commission, and they lost about 7 months of their time. So what was the issue here? I think it was at least partly access. The house was vacant, but there was no lockbox, so agents had to go through the owner's representative to get into the house, and it turned out that he wasn't very amenable to showing it. Okay, so that might be a bit unusual, but there's no question that if a house is hard to see or show, it's less likely to sell. And a house that's listed on the RMLS, which has a lockbox, and if the home is occupied at stated hours for showing, is going to get shown. Moreover, selling your house is an emotional proposition. Many people would prefer not to work directly with the owner or have to see the owner when they're seeing the house. And as a seller, I can tell you it can be rough to have to hear what people say about your house. So talk to an agent before you decide to sell. See what they can do for you, crunch the numbers, and then make your decision. And remember, just as with buyers, a seller's agent can help protect a seller from unscrupulous buyers. Thank you again for watching this first installment of Cindy's Guide to Home Buying and Selling. I am a licensed real estate agent with Oregon First Realty here in Southwest Portland. But you can talk to me no matter where you live. Bye-bye.